That's not how I really wanted to do that. Because I know you can do like, what are you doing? It's kind of not letting me do it. I'm not sure why. I've got now 4 chickens on my arms, and they're making it. Don't end the stream, and they will too. They jump up on the camera and they'll end the stream. Yeah, you will. Yeah. So. And it's so funny. We got little Missy up here. And Henzo, I think she's gonna become our mascot, which is funny. I thought we'd end up with a rooster, but Henzo is the first to jump in the middle of everything. And what? You guys, that's my clothes. Oh, hold on. They know what this bucket means. They know this means worms, but we're gonna we're gonna give them an apple. What? They stole the apple. You guys don't even know how to break open the skin, do you? No. Give me that. Give me that. You guys are so funny. So updates. Today's update, we got Howard, one of our Kettle roosters. He's still sick. He's in the house, but man, he is fighting. He is he's eating pretty good. Keeping him hydrated. Oh my gosh, you jumped on my head. There we go. Careful, babies. I don't want to cut your toes or face. Here, chicken butt. They're acting like they're starving. Goodness, Miss Pete. Oh, Charlie, you're still gimpy. Don't run off just because you're excited and pick fights. Goofy boy. Charlie. Oh, Charlie. So Charlie, even though he's still gimpy, from his busted leg, he is, my God, that's a spirited chicken there, I tell you. He's fun. He is fun. Um, Howard, though, yesterday he was so excited when he woke up that he was able to sit up on his own. He actually did a little cock-a-doodle-doo. It was more like a scream, but he's trying. Um, Considering he couldn't move at all, he's coming along pretty well. Um, we had another crower, I tell you, it was so funny. So this little dude, in one of the little Ketawas, he gets up and he jumps up there over there on the roost, and he flaps his wings, and you can see the excitement. You know, once you started, you can see a chicken get excited. You can expect it that he's going to crow. That's not food, honey. um, what they're waiting for is still in the bucket. Anyway, so he jumps up there, he flaps his wings, he goes ahead and he puffs his chest, and he takes a deep breath, and instead of cock-a-doodle-doo, we get, and that was it. He, it was pretty hilarious. And that was it. Just, yo, bro. So funny. But then this morning, we got another crower. I couldn't tell who it was because it was dark. George was going off and doing his morning cock-a-doodle-doos. But it was either Tyrone or Tamarcus. I think it was Tamarcus because he had the more gentle face. But yeah, he did his first little cock-a-doodle-doos. I mean, they weren't anything too impressive, but hey, that's a first cock-a-doodle-doo at almost 8 weeks old. And they do say that the Indonesian breeds, like the Ketawas here, and I guess even the Somanis, tend to develop at a faster rate, especially the Ketawas. And that testosterone kicks in early. So, yeah. Yo, bro, what's up? I think, yeah, Tyrone's bigger than Tamarcus, and I think it was Tyrone who did the crowing this morning, because he's pretty beefy. Yeah, baby. But if one's crowing, it won't be long before the other one does. You can see he doesn't look too impressive on the camera right now, but that big boy right there picking on that apple, he's yeah, he's getting big. I would say he's pushing at least a third of his adult weight already, if not more. By the way, they love this. They absolutely love this. Enzo, you can't just hog it, chick. So even though, yeah, we got one sick chicken and one injured chicken, they seem to be recovering. I don't know. We're gonna have to just keep saying prayers for poor Howard. You know, the weather change is not too friendly with these tropical birds. What most people don't realize about chickens is they are tropical birds. They originate from a jungle type climate. And while there are hardier breeds and heat, more heat tolerant breeds. Generally, they hold pretty true to their original heritage. And I think there's only one thing they love more than corn, and that's what's in the can. Woohoo! Good stuff. Um, but things that like chickens are not like what you would expect, like with farm animals. They're not like cattle. They don't like the open prairies. I mean, grouse do, but not chickens. Um, Chickens actually prefer cover, dense brush. They like to hide. They are prey animals, and goodness gracious, look at that, man! They're just plowing through that chicken or the corn. Anyways, this is what a feeding frenzy looks like. If you were to be eaten alive by chickens, this is what it'd be like. Pecked to death. That is my skin. No, that's my finger. Leave that alone. Oh, hi, Henzo. See, Henzo thinks if she gets up on my hand, she gets first pick, but I gotta keep it on an angle. Look at that. What a little fart, right? That's why I think she's either smarter or dumber than the rest. She's pretty smart. Um, she's. I've got video footage from the time she was only a couple weeks old. She's jumping up, um, meeting me right at the gate. First thing, ready for treats. And yeah, no fear in my hand at all. If my hand goes down, she thinks food and she just comes running. That's why I said she. I am not sure if she's smart or stupid. Very food driven. Now, right now, the cost of corn and pumpkins is pretty cheap, and so and even the bags of apples. So I'm able to give these guys some fresh stuff, and as they grow, get cabbage and things like that for them. Alrighty then. Sorry, Charlie. Oh, what do you think that is? What do you think that is? Here. All right. We're gonna have some fun this morning. Behold the laser. This is a demonstration of chickens are in fact predators. So you can't see the bug, so I wanted to show you that yes, chickens chickens do hunt, and they are vicious. I have my sister is going to be sending me the video of the chickens getting into a rat's nest. Um, and that viewing will be for only the strongest of constitution because it is pretty vicious. Chickens are not just vegetable eaters. They don't just pick corn. Oh, they like corn. They're very much omnivores. But when it comes to hunting live food, they are not gentle. On the Halloween stream, when I went ahead and got them live worms, both night crawlers and mealworms. Oh my goodness, it didn't take any prompting, man. For the big ones, for a moment there was like, whoa, what is that? And then, man, I couldn't. They were ripping those right out of my hand. They really love live food. You ought to watch them. They'll jump up there with the light, or anytime flies get around that the heat lamps. They'll be over there trying to hunt those. We did have a big fly infestation, but it was just before the rains, so we were in a drought, and I hosed down the coop to get the dust down because it gets so bad in here, and having all that moisture drew the flies in, so it wasn't the stink or anything. It was the moisture. Flies were desperate for that moisture, and yeah, I was pretty. But and they were eating very well. They would get frustrated when they couldn't catch them because flies are so fast. But I, in the evening the flies start to settle down, or first thing in the morning when it's cool, and so the chicks would just go along and just pick them up. So yeah, they ate very well. What are you doing? That's a tripod. That's not food. That's not food. That's a tripod. So yeah, we'll be getting this outside area. They'll get a nice run around. I'll be planting some greens for them to munch on, and then as far as other content, we got my chickens working in the studio on stories and some virtual production, and I'm just making it up as I go. I'm just having fun with it. Gotta have fun with it. I do like this camera setup. This is kind of nice. You kind of zoom in. But you can tell everybody's had their fill. Cause they're starting to head for either playing, or they're gonna go settle down in there. But we're not gonna. That's not gonna last very long because I'm about to bring out the real treats. That's a feather. That's not food, you dummy. He's like, that's a big feather. That is. I don't know why they do this. They have plenty of other food. They've got like all the supplements going. They've got oyster shell. They've got grit. They've got vitamin. I mean, they got all the supplements, and they're like, ooh, feather. Oh, I picked up the bucket. Did you see that? I picked up the bucket, and look who's right here in my lap. She's like, you're about to open it. Give it to me. Hi, baby. Oh, you're so soft. She's so soft. Isn't she funny? She's a funny chickie. Yeah, she's a funny chickie. Oh, does that feel good? Did you like that? I think she's actually starting to get into it. Yeah. Are you going to be my pet chicken? You going to be my pet chicken? Yeah. Henzo is an Ideal 236 from Ideal Farms. They're a hybrid of a couple species of chicken. for their egg production, and she's going to be capable of popping out almost 300 eggs a year, which is kind of insane. Not as much as the black Australorps, but it's still pretty impressive. So, yeah, her and her girls, they're gonna, and the heritage breeds, which are, oh, I don't know if I call them heritage, but we got the Easter Eggers and the black Australorps, and they are pretty good egg producers as well. I wanted to do an entire flock of black Australorps just because I was like, I don't want to have to deal with a bunch of breeding and stuff, and just let a rooster do its thing, and just let the mamas do their thing. And here we go, Chicky. I don't really have to say anything, but I can go. And they start coming. But I really wanted my laughing rooster. And so that led to me, and since they're like, well, we can't really guarantee, the lady, she'd sex the gigantes, but she wouldn't sex the Petawas. And yeah, so I was like, all right, well, I need a dozen because I definitely want to make sure I get a rooster so that I can have George McFlaffy Lafferton, first of his name. Um, and what are you doing over there, dude? I got worms. You want to come over and get some worms? I got the worms. You want? Nope. He's doing his thing. What? Hi, sweetheart. What you doing? What you doing? You're bee. Yeah, you're bee. You're my sweet baby bee. Okay. Henzo's like, open the can. Open the can. Sorry. Yeah, you can sit on my lap. That's fine. You can't sit on my hand. Chicky. Hey, big boy. Did you let? Oh yes, you want some worms? Oh my gosh, I got both the boys. Oh, there we go. I can actually see their crests right next to each other. Yeah, Tamarcus has got more distinctive ones, and he's a little bit smaller. And nope, I don't know. What do you kind of pick one? Because now they actually have very distinguishable crests. So. Really, Missy? Oh my goodness. Step up. It's so bad I can't tell them apart. Like the Easter eggers, super easy. I mean, each girl looks completely different from the others. Sorry. The gigantes look completely different from each other. If you look close enough, the ideals, even though they look all white, they actually have different little spots on them, so you can tell them apart. But you get into the Ketawas at the moment. Yeah, some of the females and males you can tell apart. There's some very distinctive features. But right now, when it comes to the Samanis, I mean, like even the black Australorps, they've got these little white patches and feathers, so you can tell them apart. The Samanis, oh my gosh, aside from the one hen with the hooked beak that I call Madame Voltaire because she looks like a little vulture who's judging you, it's hard to tell the difference right now. They all look the same. I mean, I can tell this one because she jumps up on my arm all the time and she'll go to sleep on me. But yeah, it's not. I mean, you take two black cocks, and unless you can get them right next to each other to be able to tell the difference between their size and their comb, I can't tell the difference. There is no distinguishing marks on them at all. They are jet black, which is one of the reasons I got the breed. They are black inside and out. Black bones, black meat, black mouth. I mean, and if you look, you can see that the other chickens actually have really distinguishable irises from their pupils. Look at this girl. You see that? Well, of course you can't because there's a bunch of beauty ideals, Henzo, who's getting in the way. But yeah, you can't distinguish that unless it's like really bright lighting because their irises are damn near jet black too. I've only ever been able to catch a really distinctive iris when they were in full sun. Which this one's a sweet girl. Hi there. Hi there. Beep beeps. Beep beeps. Yep. Yeah. Bark bark. Bark 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 bark. So I call this one B. And the one who's a little bit more standoffish, that one's E. Just call them by the alphabet. Oh my gosh, I smell a skunk. There, so, whoo! Okay, babies, here we go. So one of the things we're going to be trying with the chickens is some of these chickens are smart enough and food driven enough that I can probably train them to do some silly tricks. That does not look comfortable to stand on. She's like, I'm going to do it anyways. Oh my God. Oh, that skunk. Ooh, that's strong. Sorry. Hey, be nice. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Henzo's apparently my chicken. Muppet is the only other one I would say that kind of has that no fear thing, but again, very, very food driven. See, we got one Easter egger down here. She doesn't even have a tail. That's Straza. Hey, Charlie! Here, Charlie! I'm gonna try to get down low enough for Charlie. Here, Charlie! Here, Charlie. Get off of it! Oh my God, girl! Just, you guys, can Charlie just have some on his own? He doesn't need your help. Oh, chicken fight, chicken fight. Somebody's learning a lesson. There we go, little buddy. Beep, 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 beep. There you go, buddy. see, that wasn't even a rooster. That was a hen putting him in his place. Can you get off of him? Oh, now we got rooster on rooster violence. Oh God, Missy! Holy jeez! Are you okay, Charlie? Sorry about that. I missed. That's it. That's it. That's all there is. That's all there is. That's all there is. It's all gone. Yeah, it's all gone. Sorry, Charlie. That's it. Yeah. You ready to get down? Oh, good stretches. What are you doing, B? What are you doing, B? Hi. Yeah. You ready to get down? You ready to get down? Miss Charlie. Oh, we got the little black Australorp. I don't know if the camera will catch it. She's got two little white spots on her wingtips. And she got white on her face, which will turn red as those baby feathers fall out. Oh, did you just catch that mosquito right out into the air? That's pretty impressive. Well, it is. There's no more, you guys. It's all gone. It's all gone. I'm sorry, Charlie. It's all gone. Yeah, you can clean up the crumbs. That's fine. And once again, somebody has a feather, and they're so proud of that damn feather. And they have fights over the feathers. Oh, sorry. Yeah, look, there's nothing there. Don't you shut off the live stream. I mean it. She's like, well, oh, hi, Jen. Nope, that's, let's see. Is that Tia? I think it's Tia. I didn't expect for the chicken to fall asleep on me. Are you gonna go to sleep there, Charlie? Aw, you're such a sweet little boy. Yeah, you are. You're such a sweet little boy. And this little black black Australorp hen, she doesn't have a name, but for some reason she loves to sleep in front of the camera. And I'm not joking. We got one security camera up on the shelf on the other side, and that's where she falls asleep at. So you just like sleep in front of the camera. If you can see, she's got these beautiful like eyeliner. She's like, I'm going to be famous. We can call her Starlet. What was she needs a name. Because she likes to be in front of the camera. Jenny and the Ideals, they pretend to be behind the camera, and I'm not joking. They love to see what's going on behind the camera, and a few of them do peck at it, but most of them they're just like really intrigued. Um, both Jenny and Tia, they and Claudia, they love to just sit on top of the camera. I've got, I mean, it's not like it's overly warm or anything like that. They just, and it's like not comfortable. It's super thin and hard metal. The last thing a chicken would actually want to sit on. Charlie has totally passed out in my lap. That's funny. Aw, sweet baby. Hi, sweetheart. You need a name. Yeah, you do. You need a name. What are we gonna call you? Dude, are we sure you don't want to go lay under the heat lamp? It's very funny. Trying to get her used to being pet. Most of these chickens I don't just grab and start petting. I try to get them used to just being touched. She's like, what are you doing? The only one that I've done that to, where I've grabbed and held and started to show affection to, has been Henzo, because Henzo's always like right there in my face. And I'm like, you're just gonna have to deal with getting pet all the time. Yep, Charlie, are you done? Am I talking too much? Do I need to shut up? There's no more food. Hi, Missy. Yes, hi, Missy. That's her toes. Don't eat her toes. Sometimes chickens do things that you'd expect that just kind of amaze you. It's like, how'd they figure that out? And then other times they just do really dumb shit, like try to eat another chicken's toes or their own toe because it looks like a worm. You know. Aw. No, that was a fun morning. Yeah, it was a fun morning. You get lots of treats. Yeah. I'm gonna finish building their feeders. I found a method to keep them from digging that actually seems to work really well. It's a old metal shelf, and so they can't get in there and dig, but they can see everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the bottoms off some of my Tupperwares, and basically so that it'll fit inside the thing, and they will be able to just get in there and eat and pick, and it'll be easy to clean out and everything. Oh, beep, 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 beeps. What? Did you just rip a feather off of her? That was so mean. It did. Just ripped a down feather right off her butt. And it's not like they're starving. I mean, not only did they get all those treats, they still have apple cores and the corn, and they've got the pumpkin. She's like, oh my god, the camera's moving. And they've got their whole food thing over here too, of which there's plenty of food. So they're not starving, honest. There's feathers are hilarious. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go put Charlie over there. So let's see, what time are we coming up on? Oh, wow, yeah, it's 7:50. Goodness gracious. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Charlie in under the heat lamp. And I'll switch over the feeds. And I'll let things run for a while. You guys can enjoy the chickies in the morning and their silliness. And I've got to run to town, so that's why I'll let it run. And then when I get back, I'll be ending the feed so I can work on my computer because it can't handle the live stream and when I'm working on visuals. But my hope is I'm going to get some more design work done and some videos edited for you guys to watch. There we go. I'm going to set that there on more solid ground. So you guys are managing to just do really interesting things with it. All right, buddy. Oh, B just fell asleep on my foot. Oh, yes, you're just so sweet. You can't get bugs out from just the lid. There's nothing there. They're gonna try because they know the yellow lid and the metal can. That's bugs. Okay, Charlie. Poor naked little bird. Come on. Yep. Let's go put you under the heat lamp. Right. Goobers. You guys are goobers. Did you jump and shake my chair? It's like, well, yeah, it's warm. You guys are so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, baby. Okay. All right, everybody. Excuse me. Excuse me. We are switching over. And one last thing. If you're watching, we are going to be doing some evening streams as well. Just because it gives people a chance to turn in and just kind of enjoy the evening close down of the feed. Alright, switching over to Motorbobo. Whoop. Just like that. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Alright, y'all. Have yourself a great day.